Hot on the heels of the recent Rory Gallagher auction, next on the block is the collection of one of the greatest guitar players of all time, Jeff Beck. On the 22nd of January 2025, Christie's will be holding a live auction in London that will include over 130 guitars, amps, pedals, cases and other items used by the late guitar legend. In this video, we will look at 12 highlight pieces selected by Christie's as a preview for the sale. Throughout his career, Jeff Beck has always been the guitarist's guitarist. From his early groundbreaking work with the Yardbirds to his solo career, he was an innovator in the truest sense of the word, coaxing sounds out of the instrument that stunned and amazed us all. Watch to the end of the video for details of a US pre-sale exhibition tour in December and for the January viewing times in London. But first, here are the highlight pieces. First up, we have what is arguably Jeff's most famous guitar, the 1954 Oxblood Gibson Les Paul. Being an early model, it has a wraparound stop-tail piece, no adjustable bridge, and the barrel-style knobs for the volume and tone controls. This is estimated to sell for between 350 and 500,000 British pounds, which is roughly 440 to 630,000 American dollars. I'll be surprised if it sells for anything less than a hammer price of $1 million or 800,000 British pounds. Do you agree? The next guitar highlighted by Christie's is what they are calling the Yardburst. It's an amalgamation of a body they date to around 1958 and a neck to around 1973, although I believe the neck was first damaged in 1968, so I don't know how that second date of 1973 works. This is the Yardburst of which Gibson recently produced a custom shop recreation, as it was in Jeff's Yardbirds days, with the original sunburst finish and neck. It was limited to 130 pieces, all of which sold out very quickly. The estimate on this one is 40 to 60,000 British pounds, roughly 50 to 75,000 American dollars. That would seem about right to me if it didn't have the Beck connection. I am guessing this will easily go into six figures. What do you think? The third highlight on Christie's list is the 1956 Fender Telecaster equipped with humbuckers. This one is iconic, and there are many photographs of Jeff using it. The estimate is 100 to 150,000 British pounds, which is roughly 125 to 190,000 American dollars. Next, we have one of Jeff's Stratocasters, and this is the 1954 model with the 58 neck. The estimate for this is just 50 to 80,000 British pounds, roughly 60 to 100,000 American dollars. Then we are back to the Telecasters with this 1957 model. The description at this stage is brief, but I gather it may have a later neck. We shall have to wait for the full catalogue listing to get to the full facts. The estimate is 50 to 80,000 British pounds, which is around 60 to 100,000 American dollars. Up next, for the same estimate of 50 to 80,000 British pounds, or 60 to 100,000 American dollars, is this white 1960 Fender Stratocaster. No further details at present, but I wonder if this is the guitar we see on the cover of Wired. It's certainly another iconic guitar. What do you think of that estimate? A little low, perhaps? The next lot is this eye-catching pink Jackson. 3 pickups, a locking trem, and signed by Tina Turner. The estimate is 8 to 12,000 British pounds, roughly 10 to 15,000 American dollars. How about this next one? This is a plastic hollow body Macaferri from 1960 or thereabouts. It has an estimate of 2 to 3,000 British pounds, roughly 2,500 to 3,000 $750 American. After that, we've got Jeff's Black Gretsch. This one is from around 1956, and it comes with a pre-sale estimate of 8 to 12,000 British pounds, roughly 10 to 15,000 American dollars. Then we go back to the Fenders, and this is a more recent one. It's from 1990, with perhaps a neck from a few years later, and it was made by J.W. Black at the Custom Shop. The estimate is 20 to 30,000 British pounds, or roughly 25 to 38,000 American dollars. The penultimate highlight picked out by Christie's is this 2019 Duesenberg Johnny Depp signature model. It has an estimate of 4 to 6,000 British pounds, roughly 5 to 7,500 American dollars. Last but not least, Christie's have picked out Jeff's pedalboard. I am guessing this must be his most recent one, but we won't find out until the full details are listed. If you can name any of the pedals on there, then please chip in and share. The estimate is 3 to 5,000 British pounds, which is roughly 3,750 to 6,300 American dollars. So what do you think of those estimates? Does any one piece stand out to you as being under or overvalued? Please share your thoughts and let me know in the comments. Christie's have announced a tour in December with an exhibition at their Beverly Hills sale rooms. The viewing dates are the 4th, 5th and 6th of December between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Then it's back to Christie's on King Street, London, where you can view the collection from the 15th of January right through to the day of the sale on the 22nd. There is also a limited edition catalogue for the sale, and you can pre-order this from the Jeff Beck Collection sale page on Christie's website. I'll provide a link to that below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this preview. I think the sale will be a landmark event and a fitting tribute to one of our greatest players, Mr. Jeff Beck.